That looks, yeah, that looks okay. All right. Man, today was tough. My daughter Aspen is getting so big, and it's just time's flying, you know? And like, I've been deep into this hobby for a hot minute now, and I'm just getting to the point where like things are getting so crazy in the hobby right now that for me, it just the signs are showing, right? I'm like, dude, this is the time to like take a break. This is the time to take a break. I've been going even harder, even in all this craziness. I've still been buying products and buying slabs that I want, but I definitely like, I want to slow down. I really do. And I don't always practice what I preach, but it is something that I do really want to do, and I'm okay if people hold me accountable to that. But anyways, some of that does have to do with the fact that I did just get one of my absolute grail cards, the Shining Charizard, and yeah, I do feel a little guilty. We have big goals right now. We are house hunting still, and we need every penny that we can get. So like, it means that I can't really be buying cards like this unless I'm selling a lot of other stuff. So, oh my God. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta come back. My mom's texting me while I got the stream going on. I gotta tell Diana to reach out to her. Life's been hectic though. Like honestly, life has been way too hectic lately. Like I shouldn't even be collecting cards right now. Like I should be really focused on just like raising my family and taking a break from all of it. But this hobby just keeps pulling me back in. And like I feel like nobody ever talks about that kind of stuff, like to get deeper with it. Like it's not like complaining. It's just it gets, you know, people are like, it's not emotional. Like it's business, but it's emotional for me. I form emotional attachments and connections to these cards, and I know Chaos, JD is one of my good friends. Like I know he's the same way. Like it's hard letting go of this stuff. And right now, like I'm going through a crisis where like I really don't want to let go of all the slabs I just graded, but that's the only way to continuously like pull in revenue and keep the wheels turning, and keep the hobby sustainable. But I hate it. I hate selling. I hate the whole selling aspect. Like, yeah, it can be fun, it can be rewarding, but I hate it. I hate it. If I made enough money where I didn't have to sell at all, or I sold it 80% or 70% to my shops just because I don't care, I would love that. But I don't have that luxury. I've got to get every penny I can so I can keep the wheels turning. Anyways, I'll be back, guys. I gotta go let Diana know to reach out to my mom because I can't end the stream to text her back right now. Can you text my mom and say Ryan's doing a stream right now, and whatever it is, I can relay it. You text her right now. Text her right now. She's blowing my shit up. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves, and my mom does this all the time. One of my biggest pet peeves is when someone asks me a question and then sends me multiple question marks. It pisses me off more than anything. And my mom does it habitually, and it's super annoying to me. Like if I haven't responded, there's a reason I haven't responded quite yet. Anyways, not trying to be a Debbie Downer, guys. I love my kids so much. I love my family so much. And I feel like I have everything I need to be in an incredible financial position. And instead, I continue to take gambles and risks in this hobby, which many of them pay off very well. But that's besides the point. Anyways, I just felt like venting tonight. I know we're going to open this awesome box tonight. I'm probably going to get absolutely trashed on my hits. But I don't know. I just felt like sharing with you guys like how I'm feeling outside of just like everything that's just going on in the hobby. I don't know. It's amazing to me how disconnected people can be from like real life shit when they're talking about the hobby. Like it's all about the hobby constantly. Like, what about family? What about your work? What about life outside of that? And when people ask me questions about like my family or like stuff outside of the hobby, it's always surprising, but it shouldn't be, because they should care about that stuff too. We're not just creating content about Pokemon. We're creating content, building a community, building like friendships and connections, and I want to be able to share with my community stuff that I'm going through, um, and like emotions or feelings or thoughts that I'm having while talking about the hobby. Yo, Turtle, how we doing? Chaos, appreciate you. Versailles, how we doing? Austin's in the building. Chill Pill Supper Ryan, I agree. I'd rather have my collection. Nice collection. I appreciate it. All right. Here we go, guys. We got 30 people in here. There's already 30 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and start cracking this bad boy. And let's go ahead and get into it. Yo, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Sky. I appreciate you, Pokeoi. Same shoes, brother. You are not alone. Like, when, like, do I have to break the ice in terms of, like, this? Like, there are so many young parents out there probably watching this right now. Maybe not a ton, but, like, maybe tomorrow when this video is all said and done and the live is over. Okay. I don't know, guys. I felt emotional tonight, and this happens every once in a while. I just told Diana, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm continuously collecting, even in a bullish market, and I feel like you kind of have to, right? You either do or you don't. You know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, you adapt or die, or you get left behind. And like, I love collecting some of my favorite cards, but I need to learn to tone it back a notch. And one thing I will also add is, like, you guys might think like I'm crazy for going after cards this expensive. But to be honest with you guys, there's so much crap out there right now. There's so much, like, even alt arts and illustration rares are like becoming bulk to me. There's so much of it out there. How could it ever be truly, truly special? Like, and I have illustration rares that I don't plan on selling. They're hard to grade. They're beautiful artworks. But I feel like before I started collecting heavy into modern again, when I was just focusing on vintage, like Shinies, Gold Stars, first edition base, you can call it whatever you want. Oh, you're a boomer. Oh, you're like, nobody cares about that stuff anymore. But there's only so many of those cards out there. And I keep coming back to this idea of like, why am I chasing these cards that are everywhere out there? Especially if they're booming in price. Why would I be spending that money on them? I'm never going to look at them and appreciate them the same way. I don't know. I'm having like a collection identity crisis where I'm like, all right, I know I love theme decks still. The theme decks are safe. You know, I loved sealed collecting for a while, but I don't really care about that anymore. And I'm getting heavy into modern, but I'm also realizing, do I care about modern that much? Am I fooling myself here? And then, of course, the emotional aspect of like, I've got a family, I've got real life shit that I'm dealing with. Like, I have to put them and their needs first. And we have money saved. We're not desperate in any means. We're in a great position, but we could be in such a better position, you know, to move like, I don't know, guys. I'm like this close to selling off the vast majority of my stuff, other than like my favorite cards and my theme deck collection. Like, at the end of the day, like, only the stuff that you truly love is going to make you happy in this hobby. You can't force yourself to like what everybody else likes. And while I'm trying to do that and trying to appreciate everything, Scarlet Violet era is going crazy right now, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I just feel like everything is hype, and I just don't know if I even care anymore. Like, I'm still stuck in the past. I'm stuck in my childhood. I'm stuck in the stuff that I grew up with. And everything is just, it's about money. Everything in this hobby is about money. And it's like, well, Ryan, who are you fooling? You've made a lot of money in the hobby. Yeah, sure. But it doesn't mean I've enjoyed the whole process of selling all this stuff off. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I spend more on the hobby more than on my family. I justify it by saying I'm building up capital. Yeah, like shit like that. Chill, Phil. And like all of you out there that don't have families, you think you're okay because you're like, oh, I don't have people that I have to provide for. But you want to be in a really good position for when you meet that person or when you start a family or just having a really good quality of life, you know? And there's a lot of people that have balanced that perfectly. But I, for one, in my 5 years in this hobby, I could have done better. And I'm tired of constantly putting on a face and acting like everything is okay. My finances are in check. I don't have crazy debt, which I've had in the past. We're looking at houses, which says a lot about how well I think we're doing right now. But I'm just like, hundreds of dollars on this card, hundreds of dollars on this card. These cards aren't even a year or two old. Who is buying all this? Is it all the crypto that's coming in? Like, yeah, this hobby's like slightly driving me crazy. Journey to, yeah, and like these sets that are just insane coming out. Journey Together, Destined Rivals, the 30th anniversary. The train keeps going. Like Phil has said, we call that a midlife crisis of us over 30s. Clephas, I'm scared there's a Pokemon bubble ready to pop. Am I alone? I mean, I'm not scared because like I don't care. I like this stuff. I don't give shit if everything crashes. I really don't. But I just feel like right now is the prime opportunity for a lot of us to take a look, to take a step back and reflect on everything we've accomplished and appreciate what we have, but also look at what we don't need, right? Like really focus on trimming the collection down. I'm always talking about that, becoming more of a minimalist in this hobby. And I've always been someone who has to have it all. And I think I'm finally like maturing enough to move away from that person that I was and start looking at like, I just want a couple things that make me happy. It's hard though, dude. There's always new cards coming out that just blow my mind. I know that I can't do it all. And I've had to face this reality. I couldn't keep up with master sets. I couldn't even finish my vintage master sets. And those are pretty filled out, but I still couldn't finish it. And I can, but is it worth trading all that time? You know, I'm like, dude, you have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful woman, like an amazing partner that supports me through all of this, mind you. She has put zero pressure on me to feel this way. I, as a man, am taking responsibility for the way that I feel about how I've been spending money in this hobby. And while it's like, oh, this is hypocritical, typical Orion, he's spent a lot of money last week. This week, he's saying he's going to pull back. But like, that's life. Every day when you're hyper enthusiastic about something and hyper motivated and I would say almost hyper successful, like every day is a different situation that you're putting yourself in and you're thinking of like all the outcomes. And right now this market is booming and I should sell a lot of my stuff off. This is the crisis that I'm going through. But anyways, guys, I'm going to shut up because I know some of you did not ask for that. So we're going to go ahead and open this box that will provide no true fulfillment for me, but hopefully we have fun doing this. I appreciate all you guys popping into the stream. Okay. All right. Let's go. Pokemon Master James. Damn, this is depressing. The thing is, there are few people in this hobby that are going to tell it exactly how it is sometimes. And a lot of what this hobby produces is addiction and gambling, in my opinion. And like, that's facts, guys. I call it cap, but that is facts. And I'm just aware of it, right? It doesn't mean that I'm going to shift my whole perception on the hobby. It's just, I think it's worth mentioning. And yeah, maybe I could use a drink, but that's not going to change. It probably would amplify how I feel about things right now. Also, during a normal video that I schedule and edit and upload, I'm never going to talk like this, right? Because like, these are the weekly live streams where I can just let it loose, you know? That's why I do these. I don't do these for making content. I do these so I can let loose and connect with some of my following, and I don't know, check in on you guys too. I mean, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling about the current environment of Pokemon card collecting right now? Do you feel that, like, it's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of doom and gloom a little bit? There's plenty of people that are consistently making plays, and I'm not saying there's not hella plays to be made. I'm just saying there's so much more to life sometimes, and I have gotten way too deep into this hobby the last couple of years. And like, I'm not somebody that was here a decade ago that collected a lot of these cards when they were cheaper. Like, everything that I'm buying, like the nicest cards in my collection, I am paying top dollar for, which I think amplifies my my thoughts and feelings on everything. I don't know. I would sell everything and go look for Bigfoot. Joshua, it's pumped up and being inflated by the big holders. Jay, I'm already an addict. This is better than any other form of dopamine abuse. On the off chance that you're not blowing it all on stupid whatnot and by a bad place. And this is true. Jay makes a great point. If you're not blowing it on whatnot and like just crappy auctions, and you're just not making good plays, it's probably the lesser of the evils, right? I think we all know what I'm talking about there. Like, all the addictions and the dopamine rushes in life, this is probably one of the best ones that you could be hooked on, right? Napalm, I think TCG is in a weird spot. Sucks not being able to get product. James, yeah, I just collect cheap art I like over the last 3 years. I think if you do this super casually too, like if you're a super casual collector, like nothing can go wrong, right? You're just, dude, it's been so long since I opened one of these. I think I've forgotten how to open it up. Okay. Dude, the magnets on this thing are so strong. It's hard to even know for a second. This is such a quality product. How did this ever become a thing that was like, you didn't even want it? It was Charizard UPC. Worst investment you could make during the Sword and Shield era. Now it's like no brainer. If you bought a ton of these, you're smart now. Market's a bubble. You could sell now and wait for a down market to grade or flip, if there's even going to be a serious down market. Pokemon Finance guy, you can definitely feel a burnout if you're buying at top dollar. Sometimes you can pivot, maybe Japanese, same quality, enjoy a little. Tristan Palais, what's your number one SV set to invest in? And here we go again with the investment talk. Like, guys, Pokemon was never intended to make us millionaires. Pokemon is supposed to be a hobby that we could build capital in and we can invest in. But but if we're going to go there, top SV set to invest in, I'm going to probably go with, like, you know, Paradox Rift is actually, like, with the Groudon, it's really good. Paradox Rift is good. Paldea Evolved, I think everybody thinks is the best, though, overall. They're all good, though, now. Like, they're all good. Surging Sparks, I would say, it hasn't aged yet, so we can't really say that, like, it's not the best because it's so new. Prismatic is probably going to take the cake. Even if you're buying it above MSRP, it's probably still going to end up being, like, the number one set you could invest in. I don't know. You guys feel free to answer that. Okay. Now, I have never opened one of these boxes and done well. I also hate that they put all the promos in this one pack. Now, let's go ahead and open up these promos. This is not going to be good. These promos are super hard to grade, and now they're fetching like a couple hundred if they're, or at least one of them. The Charizard V-Star, I guess, is fetching a couple hundred. Okay, already it's not looking great. So with this box, you at least have the promos going for you. You guys can see this one already is off center. So that's not looking great. Okay. Next up, we've got the Charizard VMAX, which actually, the centering is really good on this Charizard VMAX. This Charizard VMAX might actually have a chance. Might actually have a chance. Ooh, guys. Guys, whoa, yeah, the Charizard VMAX actually looks gradable, and the V-Star looks really gradable. Guys, look at this V-Star. Oh, the corner's clipped. Nope, this one is not going to grade 10. Look at how perfect the centering is, though. What a damn shame. And I wonder if I should send it in anyways, just because the centering is so good. And you know how PSA is about that? Like, they want a card with perfect centering. And the centering is really, really good. But the back... And, you know, they might still... Nah, I just feel like the white dot on both those corners is just too much. But this is the type of card they should give a 10, though. This is, like, the front is super clean and well-centered. Yeah, I might have to send this one in anyways. I don't know. You guys can see a little bit of whitening on those two back corners. My favorite underrated card or character? I don't think anything is underrated anymore. That's the thing. But, like, if we're going to talk about modern, I feel like the Fampy is, like, one of my favorite cards right now. Like a modern, like, cheaper IR, the Fampy. The Fampy's sick. Like, I feel like Fampy's not all that cool, but the Fampy illustration rare... Yeah, God help me. I think I'm going to send this one in for grading. Ugh, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. Ryan, don't do it. Don't send it in. You're going to get crushed. It's like, oh, man. It's like, yeah, that corner is, yeah. Especially with how tough PSA is now, like, yeah, right. What are the chances? What are the chances? But let's go ahead and look at this one. Yeah, they all have some white dots on them, and I feel like... Don't send it in, Orion. Okay, great question. What do I think about the new Ho-Oh? Bear with me, guys, because I feel like you guys are not going to like my answer. I think it's trash. No, I'm just kidding. The Ho-Oh is really nice. The Ho-Oh is really nice. Let's be real here. It's a beautiful card. I'm not a big fan when they have the characters, the trainers in the card with the Pokemon. It just doesn't do it for me. And it's a big reason why the trainer gallery artworks just, they're really cool. I love that they're textured as well, but they just don't do it for me. I got a Crobat from Astral Radiance, I think. I got a Crobat, and it's got the trainer in it, and the Crobat looks sick. I got a PSA 10 on it. I just put it up on eBay because you know what? I can't force myself to be a fan of trainer gallery cards with the trainers in it. And if they're going to continue that trend, like, I get it. No worries. It's really not for me. Yeah, white dots have to be extremely small for it to get a 10. The Articuno looks sick. Better than the Ho-Oh. Yeah, I would say the Articuno, in my opinion, because it is by itself, better than the Ho-Oh. Rapidash looks sick. Maybe that should be the next video I drop. Just talking about those three. The Rapidash, the Ho-Oh. Well, because the Ho-Oh is going to be in Destined Rivals, though. And is the Rapidash Destined Rivals, or is that Journey Together? Because we got the Articuno Journey Together. Watching the UK 4 a.m. right on. Sell them on eBay, bro. Like everybody else. All right. I know. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Lost Origin, Astral. This is not going to go well. Brilliant Stars. Okay. Honestly, God, dude, the pack value in here is crazy. Crazy. 3 Fusion Strike. They all look like they're really good shape, too. And 3 Evolving Skies. So people think it's 5 Evolving Skies. So this one had 3. Vivid and Darkness. Okay. Nice little assortment. Okay, and then in this box, we had our sleeves. Yeah, okay. These go back in here. Put this back in here. I took this, guys, off of my shelf. This was originally behind me right there. So I took this off of the shelf so that we could do this opening tonight. I really did not intend on opening my last sealed Charizard UPC. This thing is going to do crazy numbers in the future. But you know what? Screw it. I think I've pulled something cool from every set. Fusion Strike, I pulled the Celebi. Both of my Celebis that I pulled got 10s. Evolving Skies, we pulled the Leafeon V and the Noivern V. Both of those got 10s. And I think we pulled a Duraludon V, and that got a 10. Lost Origin, I don't think I pulled anything from Lost Origin, honestly, that was like that crazy. We did pull a lot of trainer galleries, but Astral Radiance, I don't think I pulled anything great from Astral Radiance. Brilliant Stars, we pulled the Charizard. Speaking of, guys, I have 2 Brilliant Stars extra Charizards and PSA 9s that I was going to sell. And I was looking at them today, and they have different color pigmentation. And it's not sun faded. It's totally different print. Have you guys noticed this? That alt arts maybe printed in another part of the world, possibly? I don't know. Or printed in different times actually have different color variations. They did not get the color perfect on every variation, I feel like. Or I actually have like a cool variation of the Charizard V from Brilliant Stars. I don't know. I wonder if anybody else has seen anything like that, because you compare them next to each other, they're different colors. In fact, if I remember at the end of this or someone reminds me, I'll grab them and show you guys. One is like a lighter orange, yellowish orange, and the other is like a darker orange. I'm opening my last Zard UPC today as well. Gengar VMAX loading for you. Ross for the culture. I don't like that some buy up all the stock just to sell it more expensive. All right, I'll show you guys. Okay. Let's open the trash first. I don't even want to open this stuff. I literally, like, I would rather sell these as packs because we both know how this is going to end up. This is going to end up with bulk, guys. This is going to end up with bulk. Here we go. All right, Vivid Voltage, Fat Pikachu. I already have it in my grading pile. I don't even need to pull it. Fat Pikachu, here we come. I have so much bulk that I need to get rid of again. Told myself I was going to stop opening so much stuff. All right. I never delete a hate comment. Bro, you're going to get them. It's YouTube. Not everybody is going to agree with you. You know, and that can really ruin your day. You just got to let it slide. You got to let it roll right off. All right, so we got the Dusknoir Hollow. It's actually technically a hit for this era. But yeah, not what we're looking for. All right, let's keep going. Darkness Ablaze. I sell it. All my bulk, I sell it. I hate Fat Picket and rainbows in general. I feel that, but I always felt like the Fat Pikachu was actually sick. I know a lot of people can't get behind rainbows, but I always thought the Fat Pikachu was sick. Who knows? We might get a 10 on my Pikachu VMAX, and then I sell it, you know? Because I'm like, you know what? I don't like rainbows either. Non-hollow. Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise. Okay. Getting dogged by the worst sets. What a surprise. Okay. Let's do Astral next. I'm going to save Evolving, Lost, and Brilliant for last. Yeah. Okay. That thing moved into collector items category. I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right. What are these things going for? 400, 300, 250 right now? These things are crazy. I sold 4 for like 550. Not even but like 3 months ago. What a mistake that was. What a freaking mistake that was. All because I was racing to get capital together for the house. And then we lost the one house that I wanted the most. We lost it. And it was on the market for like, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month. We had plenty of time. It was this perfect brick colonial. It was everything. Like, it had all the bedrooms that we could need. It was real wood floors. Diana hated the kitchen, and that's why we pretty much sat out on it. But the price point was, it's perfect. It's perfect. But the right one will come when it comes. Favorite set ever? Why do people ask me such difficult questions to answer? Favorite set ever? I mean, modern probably. That's too tough, man. Evolving Skies has all the good stuff, though. So I'm going to go with Evolving Skies. Fusion Strike is really good, too, though. And, of course, Brilliant Stars with my Charizard. Older sets, all value aside, because Legendary Collection is probably one of the best sets. But all value aside, I don't even like that guy.
He's a panda.
All value aside, older sets. Honestly, probably like Gym Challenge, right? Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes. I think those sets are sick. Yeah. And then base set 2 with the swirls and Cosmos hollows with, you know, with the OG twist. You all right in there, babe? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, this box. The thing is, like, there's plenty of chance for this box to like throw me a bone on something, but I'll probably get burned. Brother, just went through buying a new house. Don't waste your time and find a new construction. Worth its weight in gold, my friend. Like, I get that, bro, but when you buy a used house, you gotta expect that you're gonna have roof problems. You're gonna have HVAC problems. We've replaced everything in this house already. We've done roof work. We've replaced our HVAC, washing machine, washer dryer. We've done it all in this place. So, like, I get it, but I still don't think new construction is necessarily the answer. I really don't. I would much rather have an older home that needs TLC and needs someone who's dedicated to making it perfect. I really believe in that. This house is a 1953 home, and it's still going. Like, it really goes to show the build quality on something that was built older is, and most of the time, built better. The stuff they're building now, they're throwing that stuff up. No offense to anybody who's in a new build. There are good new builds and there are bad new builds. Yeah, somebody just said build quality is so poor on the new builds. So, I mean, it can go either way. All right. Come on, Astral. Come on, baby. Throw me a bone, baby. Why don't we build houses in stone anymore? Bro, I'm with that. All right. Reg Ice. Astral Radiance. About to be a dud. Which, at the time, would have been fine. I would have been like, oh, I wasted 120 bucks. This is all good. But now that these things are worth so much more, it definitely hurts, guys. So I hope you are enjoying this. This is special right here. All these Sword and Shield sets, right? At the end of Scarlet Violet era. I think this is pretty cool, what we're doing right now. The Stormfront Zard is sick. I love the Stormfront Zard. I know, it was 120. It was 120. Orion, do you drink? I try not to, honestly. I have enjoyed drinks on some of the last streams, but that's something that I don't want to make a regular thing. Because I work and run a bar business, it's something that I need to be very conscientious about and aware of, and just always checking myself, right? Because it's very easy. That stuff is always in front of me, and I'm literally right now getting like slightly sweaty just thinking about it. Like, I've never been a drinker, but my body definitely doesn't metabolize it well. So it's something that I try and stay away from for the most part. But some nights I do. Come on, come on, come on. Trevor, I think I should trade a couple of my alt 10s for a PSA 10 Skyridge Articuno Holo, which is my favorite Pokemon. Absolutely. Skyridge is sick. Articuno is sick. I absolutely think you should. And the Skyridge Articuno is insane. That card is insane. Beautiful card. Beautiful. I got the Zard first ed for like $250. Super minty with a tiny indent. Nice. That's insane. I got mine for like 19,000. Super minty. Some slight surface scratches, but super minty. E-reader cards are sick. Yeah, I think the OGs know it best here. Alt arts are everywhere, but I'm so torn right now, guys. I'm so torn. There's so many vintage cards that I've put completely on the back burner because I've been now refocusing to modern, and I'm just like, Ryan, is this the right decision for you? And a lot of it you guys have seen, I'm grading a lot of the cards that are now on my PC for modern, and a lot of them were raw cards from binders that I've now since sold. But yeah, it's a crazy shift I've made. It's a crazy shift. Is that Torkoal? Yo, the Torkoal illustration rare. The Torkoal illustration rare from Twilight Masquerade. That thing is sick. Power Down just got skunked on Crown Zenith, Seeing Sky. I messaged the guy who sold it, and he said the other box he sold had the gold Giratina. Safe to say I'll be buying singles for now. Bro, that happens. It doesn't matter who you buy from. Well, it does, but bro, those boxes can be brutal. My Bloomin' Waters box, we did a live stream on that. I only got 3 basic EXs. That was the worst 151 product I think I've opened all year. Honestly, do what you like, Ryan. If you want to get some vintage, do it. It's not really booming unless it's named Rocket or has Giovanni on it. Kane, 99% chance you got a fake. Guys, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Wow, I was holding the Stone Journer. Bro, I get skunked regularly. Like, regularly. Y'all don't have to hear it from me. Like, buying singles is the way to go. Buying singles has always been the way to go. And it's more the way now than it has ever been. All right, we're going to switch over to Fusion Strike. Even if you pull, like the quality control is such trash. Even if you pull something really good, like, you're so much better off just buying a 10 in a lot of ways. Like, kind of especially in this market right now. Okay, this last card is super crispy, though. So, if this did have an alt art, this would be the pack. Come on, man. This last card is super crispy. I like Fusion Strike. I can't believe Fusion Strike was an $80 box at one point. Like, no one wanted it. It was trash. Like, bro, it was literally like chilling rain. That's how bad it was. And, like, dang it. And it's always these. It's always the commons that have, like, no wear whatsoever. Like, bruh, look at this. It's only the textured cards that have wear. The commons never have anything wrong with them. Like, okay. It's the other thing. You can't listen to people in this hobby. Like, you really, you can't. Like, take every opinion with a grain of salt. You have to make your own plays, and you have to make your own assessments. And, like, at the time, I really liked Chilling Reign and Fusion Strike just as much as Evolving Skies. Now, I bought Evolving a lot more because I really liked the green and the yellow and Rayquaza and Umbreon and all the evolutions. And the Dragonite. The Dragonite's one of my favorites in Evolving. I don't say that often, but one of my favorites. But I loved Fusion and Chilling at that time. And you got to put your money where your mouth is, man. Got to put your money where your mouth is. Otherwise, you're just like everybody else. You're just like, yeah, I was saying it was a great set back in the time, but you gotta put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, Dragonite's fire. Ryan, I remember a video you made a while back talking about how the experience of pulling a chase yourself is better than buying a singles. What are your thoughts about that still? I still stand by the fact that pulling your chase card is absolutely phenomenal, right? When it happens, straight dopamine. It's heaven. It's pure heaven. And it really doesn't matter about the money. It's just pure heaven. Anybody can relate to that. And there's so many people that pull the craziest shit, and it's like their first pack. You know that girl that went viral that pulled one fucking prismatic pack and got the God pack? I'm just like, I'm not chosen. I'm not the chosen one. That's what it boils down to, guys. I'm not the chosen one. But when I pulled the Brilliant Stars Charizard on stream, that was out of this world. Out of this world. Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's like saying it is better pulling the 10 at the bar or going and getting a working girl. Oh, man. Okay, all right. I hate all the trash in this hobby, too. It pisses me off. There's so much waste. So I grew up in a family that was very eco-friendly and, like, very environmentally concerned, and they hate this. They hate that, like, I open so much product, and, like, a lot of it just is waste. Oh! We did it! We did it! The Grand Bull V! Yeah. Yeah, that's that feeling right there. We did it, boys. Grand Bull V. Brilliant Stars. Dub. Dub. Don't even at me, okay? I know Grand Bull is extremely undervalued in this current market. You cannot tell me it's not undervalued. Grand Bull V, guys. I can't believe it. Worth every dollar. Worth every dollar. All right. Okay. Let's open Evolving Skies. Just more pain. More pain. Let's go. Grand Bull! I have children that are sleeping in my house. Oh my God. Well, this is great because I just sold these 3 slabs above market, and basically that's paying for the L here. So, oh my God. Thank God I can sell stuff. Thank God. That's the best thing that I'm good at, because grading has not treated me kindly. Opening has not treated me. Now, grading's been pretty good. I can't complain. But I wish my gem mint rate was a little better. I wish they weren't as harsh on my last subs. Bro, honestly, we already pulled the Leafeon V once, and that 10'd. So let's do it again. No, seriously, we need something else this time. Bro, this freaking Appleton. This freaking apple pie. This flaming apple pie. This dude, I think everybody who's ever opened Evolving Skies understands the pain of this motherfucker. Like, this dude, I'm always pulling him. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Okay. Okay, back to Fusion Strike. This is gonna be good. Monkey, I love Appleton. He's one. You guys. He's one bad apple. No rotten apple. He's a rotten apple is what he is. Bad Appleton. Bad Appleton. It's a troll. They put it in there to be troll. Or Tropius. I actually really like Tropius, but it's neither here nor there. Oh my God. And they all have clipped corners. It's a dragon and a pie. What's true. What's not to like? Dragon and pie. Okay, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Wait, was that the... No, that's the reverse. 3, 2, 1. Bro. I remember when I first pulled this Swampert, though, I honestly thought that this was the most gas hollow ever. Like, this Swampert is actually sick. And I grew up playing Gen 3, so Swampert, he's a homie. Okay. Guys, don't give up hope. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, God help me. God help me. Okay. Come on, man. Come on. Let this be the one. Wait. No. We had to go lurk. He was lurking. Four packs left, y'all. 4 packs left. Saving the best for last. Opinion on cracking slabs to resubmit. I feel like when you crack a slab, I mean, depending on how you're doing it, you are inevitably going to affect something. Like, you're going to get a micro scratch somewhere. You can do it, and I think there are people that literally specialize in, like, they find slabs, they crack it, they send it, they get a better grade. I've seen it done so many times. So you can definitely do it. I'm not confident being one of those people. If I crack it, I'm selling it raw. And praying to God that I don't damage it in the process, which I've been good about lately. Also, like, cracking modern is fine. Cracking vintage is sketchy. That is super sketchy. Articuno, okay. How do you guys feel about the Galarian Articuno? How do you guys feel about him? feel like the Galarian Articuno is kind of weird. I feel like everybody feels the same way. Do we like Galarian Articuno? Do we not like Galarian Articuno? Do we think Galarian Articuno, like, gets a pass for now? Like, he's got to grow on us a little more? Because I am not a fan. I am not a fan. I want to be a fan, but I'm just not. I like the Galarian form, but the cards are boring. I like it. I like it. I am red. I'm freaking heated, guys. Once again, I open a crazy dope product and I just get flame broiled like a Burger King burger. Okay. We're not done yet, though. It's not done. It's not over till it's over, guys. Yo, the Roadrunner Zapdos is actually, like, I do like the Roadrunner Zapdos card. I do think that's a pretty sick card. I also think it's different. If you've graded it yourself or pulled it yourself, you probably appreciate it a lot more. The Moltres is pretty sick. I actually just bought the Moltres. I'm shameless. I just bought the Moltres, which I feel like if I bought the Moltres and I have the Zapdos that I recently graded 10, I kind of have to buy the Articuno, don't I? You can't have two and not have the third, right? Gaming chair, we're opening packs, Brody. You best believe. Okay. We got 2 packs left, and then we go into the chill part of the stream. I can just focus on chat, answer questions, and not feel guilty because I opened a product tonight. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Scorch. Okay. Believe in the heart of the cards. The heart of the cards. Come on, guys. One of our last packs of the night. Brilliant Stars. Can we turn things around? Were we all just getting trolled by the Charizard UPCs? Because every single one I've opened hadn't had squat. Was that Komiya? I feel like it was. Yes. The far-fetched, of course, Komiya. Watch, this far-fetched is about to shoot up in value. You just wait. Everything Komiya. Are you looking for your light? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in your room, and I think it's underneath the baby bed. Yeah. Oh, dude, finally. Yes. We got a full art. Wow. That's about as good as it's going to get, guys. Full art. Okay, is it gradable? Because I'm going to grade it. I'm going to grade it. It's going to grade a 10. I'm going to double my money. I'm going to be so rich. Wow, dude, this thing is actually stupid clean. Yeah, this'll 10. This'll 10. I mean, centering is slightly off, but I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if they trolled me on this. Should 10 though. I am going to send this off to be graded. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the centering. Arceus is a solid pull, though. I do think if this Arceus got a 10, a 10's got to be at least $100. And even if a 10 isn't $100, I would literally list it for $100 and just wait till it was worth that. Because we are paying for this opening. That also, to say that, also, we do have these 3 promos, which are worth a lot more right now. So what am I saying? These promos should be able to fill our value even by themselves, honestly, I think I could list these each raw, and I think as long as I sell all of them, yeah, that will pull in the rest of the money. Arceus we grade. Those other promos we don't grade. Yeah, I think we're actually somehow covered for this box. Not the market price now, but I know. Don't worry so much about value. I know you can't. You really can't. But we still have one pack left. Evolving Skies. And you know, the fact that we got something in our last pack of Brilliant, I don't know. I'm feeling lucky, guys. I'm feeling kind of lucky. You never know. It's when you're the most down and out. That's when I pull something crazy. It's when I'm the most depressive about an opening. And I am max depressive about this opening. And I'm pretty sure that that's a win. That code card is a win, I'm pretty sure. Okay. The last card is looking good. It's got some, like... It's almost got, like, some, tread... Dude, like, come on. Even the last card being a hit still has some kind of weird scuff marks on it. Watch it be an alt art. Watch it be an alt art right here. Watch it be an alt art, because it's always the alt arts that are the most chewed up. And it's flawless. It has one little white dot, and I don't think that they're not going to ten it over that. I mean, it's minuscule. But it has these, like... I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys and see if you can see it in the light. If I get the light to hit it, you guys see, like... Do you see these, like, weird, like, tread marks on there? It's not indents. It's almost like rubber. Like, someone got a rubber pen and, like, rubbed rubber against it or something. Like, it's weird. I don't know if y'all can see that at all. Instant 5. Instant 5. Okay, watch. Just give me an epic alt art. Okay. Here we go. Puts it on eBay. No one's buying that that's watched the stream. All right. Here we go, guys. Ending the night with a banger. Evolving Skies. It would be a factory flaw. It would be a factory flaw. Guys, don't get my freaking hopes up. Don't get my freaking hopes up. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. 3, 2, okay, wait a minute. Do we do a slightly, do I move it slightly, or do I do it quickly, right? Okay. Full send. Ah! Oh! I got absolutely trolled. It's Arctivish. Oh! Oh! He's like, what the... Arctivish V is by far one of the absolute worst pulls you could possibly get. PSA 10. All right, let's see if this would even PSA 10. Let's just be real, guys. All right, centering looks pretty solid. The back was pretty clean, though, aside from the weird swirl marks on there. Oh, man. If I would have sold those packs loose, I guarantee you that lot would have gone for 200, 250, 300 maybe even. And that person would have thought I was doing something to them. That's just how Pokemon is. If you're new to the hobby, I'm somebody who's been opening cards up for 5 years now. And I've consistently taken L's opening cards. I don't even know why I do it still. I really don't know why I do it still. That hurt. That hurt. But it's all good. I'm going to take this bulk, and I'm just going to go and park it over into the wall with all the other bulk, and I'll sell all the bulk together, and I'll get pennies on the dollar for that. I'll sell the promos. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Make it even worse. Open up a vintage pack. Here's the other thing, guys. Here's the other thing. Subscribe, share it, like it, whatever. Get the content out there. When we hit 7,500 subscribers, I'm going to open a base set heavy pack. That's going to be really fun to watch me take an L on. If you enjoyed tonight, you are really going to enjoy that. This is why I spend thousands of dollars on my grail cards. Because this is dependable. It's dependable. I look at it, gets the job done. I'm like, wow, I've really made it. I have made it. Not just in this hobby, in life. Shining Charizard, PSA 10. Beautiful. Modern will never do that for me. At least I don't think it will. Oh, man. Quick, everyone make alt accounts. Oh, man. Whooper IR is 500. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm leaving now. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. This hobby is killing me. It is killing me. It just feels like that. It just went crazy. It feels like the whole hobby went crazy. And it's awesome, right? If you were hoarding a bunch of stuff and now you're selling, it is a gold mine out there. And in some respects, you know, I'm raking it in, selling slabs, and I'm going to be raking it in when I grade this next pile and getting rid of my binders. I'm making some good decisions here and there, and I'm tightening up my collection, and that's awesome. But man, this market, if you want to buy and collect in this market, is tough. I hate and love this hobby so much. Yeah, that's how I feel. 99% of gamblers quit right before the big win. Open N64 and play Pokemon Stadium. Bro, I just want to play Call of Duty. And I can't really even do that because I have to wake up. Tomorrow's going to be such a long, stressful day at the bar. We have a huge show tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm not looking forward to that. Honestly, guys, I don't talk about it much, but the bar is like, it's good money, but fuck, is it hard work. Like the hours aren't even that long, but it's very labor intensive. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be serving like 60, 70 people cocktails all night. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm honestly not looking forward to it. Yeah. Bad quality control helps. Helps the slabs go boom for sure. Even for a newcomer, if you know Pokemon, there's money. It's just hard to make money and keep anything. Any excitement for the Pokemon Day Presents tomorrow? I hadn't even thought about it, honestly. You know, GTA is probably going to be good. I'm probably going to stick to Call of Duty, though. Haters never quit, and quitters never hate. You think there will be a big Pokemon product that drops tomorrow? Possibly. I'm too burnt out to care. BTMO, Ryan, I hope you're finding enjoyment at work tomorrow. I advise you not to dread it. No, I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's just we've been open for 3.5 years now, right? It's not like any of it's new to me. It's all like I know what I'm gonna experience. I know the kind of burnout that comes with it. I know the kind of physical stress and toll it takes on me mentally. Like I'm talking to people nonstop. And like some conversations are great and the others are just like draining, right? Draining my energy. And then I'm like, I have to be energized to make a YouTube video. And like, I'm not in the same headspace I feel like as a lot of creators that like have their day job and like it's a super chill day job. Like my job is very intense and it can be very draining. And it just makes it hard to have the energy. You want to see the alt arts? We can look at the. Sometimes you need a holiday. I need a holiday. Let's look at some alt arts. And you know what's crazy? Last night I was like, dude, this thing is full to the brim. Like you can't even do alt arts because here's the thing. I don't want to have boxes and boxes of cards. I want to have 2 briefcases. One briefcase for my vintage creme de la creme, and then one briefcase for my modern. And if I can't fit it in a briefcase, then it's too much. In my opinion, it's too much. But here we go. And then the graded guards. Throwing graded guards on top, keeping up with all that, and like the accessorizing of stuff, it adds up. It adds up. Like the thing is, the graded guards and the modern looks really cool together. Like graded guards really accent the modern together. It looks like a lot, but it's just because these are all in graded guards. But yeah, these are all PSA 10. There are no 9s in this. The only 9 there is, and I took these out. I decided I wasn't going to sell these because they're so pretty. The Bulbasaur, the Squirtle, and the Charmander, which I'm glad I at least got one Charmander that came back a 9. And then, of course, the Ivysaur is a 9, but I did get one that's a 10. I just wanted to keep at least one full set of the evolution line together, even if they didn't 10. Wartortle and then Charmeleon. So these are all 9. Everything else in this case is 10 though. And I took out a lot of stuff. And I don't even know if I'm going to collect all the alts that I was going to collect. I'm just thinking about it, and it's like, Orion, you can't do this. This is not going to be sustainable. You're going to end up buying another briefcase, 400 graded guards. No, I'm not trying to do that. I need to stop myself before I get in too deep, because I was starting to buy Scarlet Violet SIRs, and now I'm even thinking I should pump the brakes on that. We got the Empoleon from Battle Styles, the Ishifus, Rapidash, Regidrago, and I bought all of these recently because they were still like semi-cheap. The Calyrex, Medicham, this Slowking, this Galarian Slowking did get a 10. I did get that graded myself. This Arceus was a 10. I'm not even a huge fan of the gold cards. I'm like, why am I even keeping those? The Blissey from Chilling Reign, graded that myself. Espeon VMAX. Now I have a 10 on the way. This is a 9. I need to get rid of it. Mew VMAX, that one got a 10. This one I graded myself. The Blaziken, it got a 9. I have a 10 on the way. Finally. I did say there were no 9s, but if there are 9s, they're going to be 10s very soon because the cards are on the way. This one graded myself, Dialga V10, Arceus V10, Noivern 10, Celebi 10. Gengar VMAX is the only one that I don't think I've ordered yet in a 10 to replace, and the Rayquaza V. Another Celebi. I kept both these Celebis in 10s. Because honestly, like, bro, the Celebi is sick. The Celebi is so sick. This Crown Zenith Secret Pikachu 10. This Latias I decided to keep. it was just cool. I really don't need this in my collection, but I thought it was kind of cool. Then we got that Groudon, which I recently got back. That 10, that was huge. Houndoom 10, that was huge. Really, really love the Houndoom. Yeah. We got the 151 trio, the Blastoise and Venusaur and Zapdos, which I have like 3 other Zapdoses and 10s. Yeah, these are all 10. This freaking Charizard. So I have 6 of the Blastoises and 10s. This Charizard, I graded 7 total. Only 1 got a 10. This guy is worth a lot more than $1,000 right now, in my opinion. Super hard to grade, but apparently the numbers are the same for all of them. They're all equally hard to grade, but for whatever reason, I got hella Blastoise 10s, but like only 1 Charizard 10. Skeledirge, I think, is really sick. I wanted to keep the other one I got as a 10, but I need to sell it. I think Skeledirge is sick, honestly. Greninja, I bought this one. I'm ashamed of it. I bought it for $7.50. I'm ashamed of it. It's not even perfect. It has like a slight imperfection on the back of the card. This one I'm psyched about. This full art 10. This is a sick full art 10. I got a couple alt arts over here. We got the Van Gogh Pika, the Brilliant Stars Charizard, the Giratina from Lost Origin, the Lugia V, and the Tyranitar, the Sleepy Tyranitar are over here. Those are all 10s. This was the second Van Gogh 10 that we had. We got 2, and I think I'm keeping both of these. I should sell one, but we got 2 Pikas that came in 10s. Love that Pikachu. Zapdoses, a bunch of Zapdoses. I do have 3 Charizards that are 9s. I forgot about those. And I guess I have I have the 3 Venusaurs that are 9s too. I lied. I have a good amount of 9s still in here. I'm waiting for that market to go up a little bit more. But yo, check this out. Freaking look at all of these Blastoises. All these Blastoises in 10. What am I going to do with this many Blastoises? Crazy. This one came in recently. My boy JD hooked it up. He hooked it up with the Gengar Mimikyu. He did me $1,800. I'm ashamed of that too. I bought another for $22.75, and so this brought my average back down to $2K. When I get that other 10 in, I'm going to keep this one for sure. I'm going to sell the other one whenever it comes in. I'll just put it up. These are my Sun and Moon cards, which I have a couple alt arts on the way. This one I graded, this one I graded. The Giratina, Garchomp, sick. That one's popping off. The Marshadow Machamp is sick. I picked this one up for $40. I'm really proud of that pickup and graded that myself. The Cosmic Pika, that one's a 9 too. I lied. There's more 9s in here. Celebration Zard, that's a 10. That's not really a hype card. Blaziken VMAX, that one's sick, and a 10. I don't even like the Aerodactyl that much, but this one we got a 10 on. That was hype. Another Blaziken. I love Blaziken. You guys know that. Blaziken's sick. Probably one of the few trainer galleries I really, really like. Machamp V. This one's sick. I love the Machamp. Machamp's dope. I just got the Lucario and the Melmetal. Sure. Do it. Mewtwo Pokemon Go. It's chunky.
I put the raspberries in there. I have to make a video. Don't die.
It's chunky.
I had to put raspberries in it. I did a video for it.
I can't drink it. It's too chunky.
What do you mean?
Too chunky. Come get your chunky water.
It's not. Isn't it good? Doesn't it taste good?
Alright. Pokemon Go Mewtwo. It does taste good. Do you want to say hi to everybody and let them know that you're alive? And that I've been selling cards. I've been posting cards for sale all day.
Hi, hello. Cheers. It's actually really good. Like, I would buy this at the store.
Here we got that Roadrunner Zapdos. That one came back as a 10. This Dragonair is sick. Dragonair from 151.
You guys should buy this and put this on the bar.
Ursaluna. That one came in recently. I think I'm going to keep this one. I was having doubts about it today, though. Lana's 8. I felt guilty. I bought this for $80. Felt guilty about that. Lost Origin Gengar. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good one. Okay. The side that everyone cares about. Yeah, what's good, guys? Sorry, I haven't even been reading the chat, but we're almost done. I just wanted to go through the alt arts. Well, the modern real quick. Most of the Evolving Skies is right here. Most of these I did grade myself. They were just raw cards that I had in a binder, in my Evolving Skies binder. I cannot believe how many 10s we got back here. So first off, we got Rayquaza VMAX. One of my favorites is the Espeon. The Espeon V I think is just absolutely phenomenal. I just don't like the VMAX clouds. The Leafeon VMAX, like we crushed it on that first submission. The Glaceon VMAX, which is growing on me tremendously. Of course, the Umbreon VMAX. This is just hype. The Sylveon VMAX. I am missing the Glaceon V and the Sylveon V. The Dragonite, which is absolutely with the graded guard. So good. So good. Especially with the teal graded guard. Whew. The Leafeon V, we pulled this one ourselves. It's the only good thing we pulled outside of the Noivern V. There is another 9, but that's just because it's a placeholder for now. I hate that Zinnia is featured in the card. Duraludon VMAX. This was also raw. This graded. We graded that ourselves. That got a 10. Tornadus V, Chilling Rain. That got a 10. That was like $10 when I got it. I kept this Magikarp at a 9 because it's just dumb clean. And I'm just like, dude, I'll probably never buy the 10. Not at these prices right now. I'm glad you like the tripod. I'm glad you like it. These two promo Pikas are just gas. I'm so glad these both came back as 10. I don't even know why I'm keeping those. I like Pikachu way too much. One of the few IRs I got back that got a 10, Pidgey. Super OG, super influential. That's a great IR to get back. We did get the Ivysaur. This was the only illustration rare in the evolution line that we got that was a 10 that wasn't the final stage evolutions. The Ivysaur was the only one, and it's beautiful, but it just sucks that I didn't get any of those. All the 151 we opened, and we get one IR that comes back a 10? Are you kidding me? It's just insane, and it just goes to show, like, better off buying it. Better off buying raw, grading yourself. Duraludon V. I think we might have pulled that one, honestly, and I just forgot about it. This one was huge. The Eevee came back as a 10. I love this one. Me and Diana both love this one. It represents our dogs so well. Iono, some waifu. We got Iono and Miriam. I think I'll be keeping these since I don't have any waifu really. And then just more Scarlet, Violet base. Oh, and Giovanni, which Giovanni is probably going to pop off soon. I'm not sure if I want to keep my Scarlet and Violet, though. Like, yeah, it's dope. It's dope that these cards tend. And I'm pretty sure we pulled the Gardevoir. And I'm pretty sure we pulled the Iron Treads. And maybe the Great Tusk, too. And I think the Tinkaton, too. I think we pulled, like, everything that's right here. But I don't know. I'm just like, dude... You can't do it all. And like Scarlet and Violet plus Sword and Shield plus Sun and Moon, that's a lot of modern to be keeping track of, guys. That's a lot. And I had a bunch of other PSA 9 alt arts that I had in that box, including this one, my Extra Brilliant Stars Zards, Tyrannitars, this Piplup, those just sold. But I had a bunch of extra alt arts, which are now all in here because they're all listed on eBay. So these are all alt arts here. So those are all my 9s and a couple 10s. But I think the 10s are like SIRs. SIRs or Sun and Moon full arts. We did really good on our Sun and Moon full arts. We got several 10s back. That was dope. But yeah, I'm hoping that stuff sells quickly. I'm much more bullish long term with SV than Sword and Shield because of gem rates. Yeah, I feel that. Like, dude, some of the pops for the IR rares are stupid low. Like, a lot of them are like sub 300 still. Yeah, 151 was way easier to pull stuff from, so I guess it's fair that the quality control was trash. So, BGS slabs are sick. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm too deep in PSA now to try moving stuff into CGC or BGS. It's not that I don't like them. I feel like there's so many of the pristines that people are getting right now. I don't know. And I graded with CGC. I didn't get any pristines, so I guess like it's ironic that I'm saying that they throw those around when I didn't get a single pristine when I graded with them. But I did get a lot of 10s back. So, I don't know. BGS is dying, bro. Tag is the new BGS. Nah, I don't think BGS is dying. I think there's a place for everything, right? BGS has the black labels, and people really like those black labels, and they'll pay a huge premium for them. And we don't want anything to die out. We want these companies to continue to grow and develop and get better at their craft. Tag is interesting. I need to do a video on Tag. I've been needing to talk about Tag. CGC just got into so much trouble recently, though. I don't see how that could not affect the market. But so far, not affecting the market. People are paying crazy premiums for the CGC pristines. So, what time is it? All right, it's almost been an hour and a half, guys. I have a super long day tomorrow. Unfortunately, I also have to get back to listing cards on eBay, which sucks because I can't even rest from here. I need to actually get back on the grind. But I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. I'm sorry if I had kind of like a depressing intro. It's not supposed to be depressing. It's just supposed to be like, I'm just feeling some type of way right now about the hobby. It's just me feeling some type of way about the hobby. And trying to be as genuine about it as possible without sounding like I'm being a crybaby, you know? My eBay account is Orion's the Man. It's Orion's the Man. Don't quit the hobby. We need you. I appreciate that. Well, I'm not planning on quitting or going anywhere. I have way too much skin in the game for that. But yeah, it's just, I think it's good sometimes to, and YouTube doesn't help because I see everybody making content and talking about the latest and greatest and the new sets, and it just it wears me down. It seems like everything is just regurgitated and redundant, and I'm like, what can I do that could really be a huge change of pace and be refreshing to everybody without becoming irrelevant, because you have to stay relevant, which means you have to be redundant. I don't know. You cannot buy everything. That is the truth. Orion is the GOAT. I appreciate you. Orion's the man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Take a break. Collect Digimon. No hype there. Oh, man. Yeah, I will not be doing that. Although I love Digimon too. And Dragon Ball. They're all sick. All right. I appreciate you guys. I am on to the next task for the night. All right. Peace out, everybody. I appreciate you coming out tonight. I'm sorry we didn't pull anything crazy. Maybe next time. Deuce, deuce.